Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 7 of Let's Play Imperator Rome as Carthage. In the last part, we just kept growing, and we got some barbarians over here that we've... Did I send someone to deal with them? I don't think I did, actually. No, I didn't. So let's send these mercenaries to go deal with that. Are we seriously making money with mercenaries on the table? Holy shit, we are. Badass. I didn't realize my economy was that good. You are on the boats, right? You are good. What's best for you? Well, you are currently best at diversion tactics. Let's keep you with that. How can you... Oh, is this a nation? That's a nation, right. I was trying to figure out how the hell that was conquering that. And there's disloyal provinces. How dare you? Can you stop destroying my beautiful civilization, please? Bloody barbarians. Fucking rude. That's what they are. I don't have any vassals over here. I think I need to take out these guys and make them into like a state of, you know, vassal and whatnot. Get them into a position where they can, you know, help me instead of hindering me. Jesus Christ, my navy's taking taking its time, innit? These mercenaries might actually destroy most of my land over here until before then. Disloyal provinces. I can't really do much about that this second, so we'll not worry. They are really destroying my fucking, like, limits and whatnot. Let's go break them. Let's see what they do. I'm pretty sure they do a specific animation when you're in the next province over and you're coming at them. Are you fucking with me? I'll deal with this cunt first. He's closer. Oh no, he's not doing an animation. That's unfortunate. I know there is some animations for when you attack someone. Instantly gibbed. Barbarians defeated. My Suffet has defeated the barbarians. He's the general of them, and we shall profit greatly from that. Sweet. Okay, an invention. Let's get siege ability +5 because right now that's the most important thing for me. Omens. What do we make the most money from again? Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Trade. Let's bless our trade a little bit more, eh? Hopefully we can get there before this guy, you know, decides to disappear. And the trade is to their benefit. A Burunian Civil War ends. Interesting. This army has a weight of 30. Holy shit, why did I... No, it has a weight of 20. What the fuck? Oh, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Yeah, the barbarians are going to run over here, and we need to siege all this back before we leave. There is a port down here, which we're going to move our navy to. We'll move... I think it was... Second navy. Oh, since we destroyed all the pirate... since we destroyed all of them, they've disappeared now. So that's good. We could just... Oh, yeah, I forgot. The Senate. The Senate doesn't like anyone declaring war. We may have to push this through just because I really think we need to go to war. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to just push this through, something through the Senate without, you know, good cause. Our manpower is growing nicely as well, which is good. This is what happens when you use mercenaries to do all your easy work. Come on, ships. Thank you. So, Calabria is getting loyal, whereas this place just isn't. Is there an easy way? I mean, we could start trying to convert people and assimilate them to make this place a little bit happier. The veterans move on. The Prime Fireland granted to veterans of battle is a simple recognition of their service to Carthage. Sometimes, however, the lure of battles and glory can prove too much for these unaccustomed to a life of menial labour. A recent bad winter caused those work on fields to up and leave, hoping to find better work in our armies, leaving a vast tract of arable land unclaimed. We have reappropriated it to better serve our flourishing state. Well, isn't that good for us, eh? How are we doing score-wise? We're currently lagging behind Rome. Well, I'm not. I can't say I'm happy about that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I can't really. You know what? Let's assimilate them. I think assimilating them should at least make this place a little bit. I lose a little bit less like unrest. Because, I mean, a guy's currently converting them. If we assimilate them, then, you know, that's half the battle done. But, yeah, I can't do more than that. This province is a bit too big for me to just pay off everyone. So we'll have to see what happens. Have to see what happens indeed. Though I would very much like this war to happen. We're at 51 seats. The High God, our augur, Gelmelquart Amashid, claims our future is bleak unless we appease Baal Haman, as he has a terrible visions about the things to come. He has set aside a cadre of male animals for sacrifice, as is custom, and is asking us for the funds for a massive ceremony. Though we have nothing more than his word to go by, it is unquestionably a good idea to appease the gods in one way or another. I mean, that's for 10 years. That's actually not bad. I don't have the money, though, so we'll have to say a small ceremony to appease the gods will be fitting. Because right now, that's all we can afford. Right. Sod it. These guys are dying. You're... Right, you can't sit there. Where can you sit? I forgot he couldn't sit there, so we need to let our man get his manpower back, and then we can attack. I don't want to waste this chance, do I? Now I don't want to like waste like the attack with having less men and whatnot. I doubt these guys will prove too big of a problem anyway, but you know you don't want to risk it. And once we have this entire island under control, we can start trying to colonize up here. Yeah, we need dominant. We need a good dominant culture. No, still not good enough. We'll get there. We'll get there. I think I need to change these into assimilation as well. These guys don't seem to be my. They don't seem to be. They seem to be my religion, but that's about it. It's just not our culture, which is, of course, just as like bad as not being our religion, really. This guy's the governor of the entirety of Italia. It's a fucking big region, mate. You best be able to look after it well. Well, there's going to be a few questions, and Calabria is getting happier, which is great. So hopefully that can... well, just hopefully that can do some good for by us. We lack the... I was trying to figure out, like, what do you mean by own? I was clicking on the wrong province, which makes sense. Sorry, I was clicking on the wrong part of it. Rome, you look to be having a bit of an issue there, mate. I'd say that's bad, but I'd be lying. Wow, Figia just died. They're dead. Let's be honest. March of Time. Age finds us all in the end. Even the priests and surgeons shake their heads when confronted with the inevitable decline of the human body. As Himilco Barker is finding out, he may not have much time left. He now has gout. It happens. It happens. Inventions. Let's get ourselves some... national tax, not really the best thing in the world for us to get. Let's get national population growth. I think that is better in overall. I mean, we only have like 1,341 pops. Most of which are Carthaginian. Right, let's do this. This is it. This is the war. The war is starting. It needs to be started, so we're starting it. I could wait for a new leader to be elected, and then there's a high chance the Senate would approve. But I'm gonna just do it. Right. So it looks like no one's letting you engage them, so I'm gonna try and run around there and catch them. Because if they join up, then we're gonna have a little bit of a harder time dealing with them. Yeah, because they're big, they're fort there. As you can see, they've automatically siege stuff, which, I mean, is fair. Get that fort. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm gonna throw another army over there. I can't throw that. Actually, no, I can't, because that army is too heavy. Now, that army it requires too much weight. You know, we'll just let them run around for now, sieging. It's not a problem. How is our civic tech going? 3 more levels and we'll be able to do that mercenary thing. So what are these guys? These guys have got they've got carts. Well done, Joe. They've got chariots, and basically they're just using light infantry as a whole. Yeah, these sieges are going to go quite slow, unfortunately. We have some starving pop. That's fine. They won't be starving for long. Fucking hope. So these guys have got quite a few men. Quite a few men indeed. Impatient is a virtue. Nabdalsa Sinua has been becoming increasingly restless of late. He believes that his stature is deserving is deserving of a key role in our government. He has approached the Senate. Oh, you just fuck yourself, mate. That's all I can say to you is fuck yourself. Like, you're not worthy of a position in our place, so like, why would we give you one? Let's get those 2 buildings. This mercenary army could be attacked and destroyed because of the fact that it's like, I'm losing so many men. They're just recruiting men. I should have brought a 3rd army over, but there's nowhere to put my biggest army. Actually, no, there is. There is somewhere for it. Ah, well, let's get you over here then. And yeah, shock action is what I built you guys for, so... He can just roam around the edges, bitch slapping in the enemy armies. They are nicking my pops though, so that's something I can't I'm not... Calabria is a little bit unhappy again. If you're... Oh, right, it's probably the lesser classes that aren't as good. And Mahab... Yep, this guy's back, which is badass. And the governor over here has been lost, so we'll go for this guy. This province seems happy with me, but for now, actually, is there a culture map? Yep, that is all Phoenician culture, and it all seems to be our religion as well. This, yeah, whereas this doesn't even seem to, is not our culture, which is the problem. But it is. It's not even our religion for the most part. Disgusting. Right, yeah, please don't put my men on that there for too long. I need to drop you off immediately. And then we can start freeing our provinces before these guys become too much of a pain in my ass. I should have done this earlier, as I know, but I mean, sometimes you just have to see. You have to see what the AI will do and see how much of a pain they'll be. Unfulfilled promises. Oh well. You know, I'm gonna leave him for you. I'm gonna leave him for this big army. You also need a new general. You're a 7, whereas we could have an 8. And he's disciplined as well. He's not the loyalist son of a bitch, but he'll do. Okay, please tell me. Oh, please, come on, let me get there before they run away. Apparently, their commander is... The only thing that's holding me back is their commander is a little bit better than mine. Go deal with that one, please. Right, I want to watch this fight. So, how do we change tactics in combat then? Because I've seen the AI do it, I just don't understand how I do it. If I indeed do it. I guess we'll have to wait and see. That's also being sieged back by that fort. Because of course it is. It's definitely going to tip back to them before we get that fort under control. This was actually more problematic than I thought it was because I didn't take it seriously enough. Let's go get that back. The neglected, utterly tired of waiting for his promoted role in the government, Nabdalsa has been quietly whispering in the ear one of our closest confidants. Barak Baal has been wooed by the venomous words, and now both these traitorous curs are spreading rumors of our lack of integrity. We should act soon. I'm going to smear his reputation. That should be good enough. Should at the very least serve the purpose we're going for. And we've fuck this. We've wasted way too much of my manpower over here now. Right, you know what? The next buildings we need to build, ladies and gentlemen, we need to start building some manpower buildings. Because as much as I love mercenaries, I'm willing to use them. We're not making anywhere near enough money, in my opinion, to worry about like just wholly use mercenaries yet. Onto the boats. Well, to be fair, you may have a stronger army, but I think that army will be just fine. But bring them back to bring on my army back to there, and we'll be happy. So this fight is going all right. Still can't seem to change the tactics, but it looks like our tactic worked. They said they had a better army, but we still beat them. Invention. Let's get my... Ooh, what do I want to get? Capital import routes. You know, we will go for that. Get a new trade route in the capital. When we can spare the points for it. Defender's desert is obviously a good thing. Raising a host. Barak Baal, in his capacity as general, has begun using his own personal funds to augment the size of his assigned army. We are unsure whether to applaud his initiative or worry over the intentions behind his actions. Which army do you rule, mate? First army. Troubling. Order the new units to be expanded immediately. We're going to hold the triumph for you, though. Because that'll make you loyal again. Yeah, there we go. Our army over here is having some good luck with their killing of men. Which is all that matters, obviously, and my navy there is still sat out. You need to get over there before you waste more of my manpower. You're wasting my manpower like it's going out of fashion. But unfortunately, John, we're actually going to have to end this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.